Hello, beautiful souls. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am here to give an intuitive channel message. I'm going to be using some oracles as well as clarifying advice from the tarot. I have something special. I'm excited. Something that I was guided to do. I am multifaceted, multi-dimensional. So there's many, many, many layers to me that is yet to be seen. I am doing a candle wax reading. I will let the wax go into the water and just see what messages that we have. When I was meditating on doing this and I was guided, what I heard was worthy, I heard detached, I heard competition, I heard side eye, I heard escape, as well as patience. So with that being said, we will get started on this candle wax intuitive psychic reading and see what messages that come through. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I thank my spirit guides. I thank the Most High Christ. I thank my higher self. Give thanks to my angels and as well as my spirit guides and my guardian angels. So what I'll do is just let this burn. I've already blessed. I've already prayed over this. I've already smudged. Right now I'm burning a Santa Muerte candle. I'm sorry, incense. I don't know if you can see the incense. Where's the incense? It smells amazing. So we just clear the energies for those that are watching. We want to keep things purified. We want to keep the protection, and we can call in Archangel Michael. And he's protecting us with his sword. Those that are watching and protecting me as well. I am highly, highly protected. I understand, one's aura, you have to understand how to shield and protect yourself, during dark times. Especially, again, if I heard detach, that there's individuals that you should no longer give your energy to. You should no longer have them in your essence, have them in your presence. It's just something that should be removed. Sometimes we have to love people from afar. We'll let this burn because I'm going to need the wax from that. So that can sit over there from the side. And the first oracle that I wanted to do is from the Starseed oracle. Very beautiful deck. I don't know if you guys can, maybe you can see that. Very, very beautiful. So with the side eye, what I was hearing is, you are knowing what you want, how you want it, and you're determined to get it. And this is actually kind of irritating somebody only because they don't. Only because they're lost at this time. And they're also feeling like, if you achieve the things that you want to achieve from what they see and from what they know, they feel like they're going to lose you. So we'll just see what oracle message we have for you until this candle burns down and it is able to give me a little bit of wax. Maybe I should have burnt it before I started the video. Either way, it's fine. Okay, so what we have out is deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. So the healing that's being done is actually you going in, and you are seeing that there are individuals, places, and things that do need to be detached at this time. And for it to be a deep cellular healing means you are healing on a DNA level, on an ancestral level, deep going within as far as anything mental, any childhood traumas, things that are or have been hidden may now be coming to the surface because you're open and you're willing to allow these things to open up, so that you're no longer escaping, you're no longer doing things that keep you numb, and you're no longer doing things that keep you distracted. We see the bottom of the deck, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So when I was hearing competition, I was also hearing patience. It's coming to a point where you are just not reactive to things that may have triggered you before. It just no longer serves you. You're wanting to really go in. Do you see how the darkness? Really, really tap into the subconscious mind. Tap into, aspects of yourself that you weren't really aligned with doing that before. And when it comes to healing, everybody has their own learning curve. Everybody decides when they're going to heal at the right timing. Sometimes it takes near-death experiences. Sometimes it takes heartbreak, deception. It takes loss of other people. There's different facets or different constructs that can happen in your life that really sits you down and get you to this point in your life that you no longer want to walk around blind. You no longer want to mask things anymore. You are feeling and wanting and longing to have this authenticity, if I'm saying that right. You really want to be genuine with yourself, with your true self, and that is when you know you're really coming in alignment with unconditional love for yourself. Okay, so we'll get an oracle card from the Sacred Travelers. So maybe it looks like we may be burning the candle towards the end. May burn it towards the end and just see what additional messages come out. What Spirit wants you to know, what your higher self wants you to know, what your ancestors want you to know, especially if you're doing ancestor work and you're doing shadow work within yourself. You're really doing your meditation, you're doing your breathing work, your chi work, activating that life force. Understanding what your life force is, wanting questions and wanting to learn what your purpose are and what you are here for. Okay? Nice. Begin now. Take your first step. So I feel like this is what is being done in the present. Or if it's not being done in the present, it is something, there's a pulling, there's a tug, there's a longing that you're wanting something more soulful, something more deep, something more fulfilling. So begin now. Begin what that journey is now. And that journey could be, he's waving goodbye. You may have to step out. You may have to, there's a codependency when it comes to family, friends, and things that we're attached to. And sometimes that is our downfall, being attached. Just because you need to go off and find you doesn't mean you don't love this person anymore, or this person doesn't love you anymore either. This could actually be your kids going away, adult kids maybe wanting to move out of the state. They may, I'm hearing, go to college in another country, so yeah, it would be natural to have this attachment to them, to want to keep them close, to want to keep them home. But these are the things that we have to do and detach, and these are the journeys we have to go on to make mistakes, learn, and to live. As well as this is something that you could be doing, and you could be of a certain age that you have a career for so many years, or if you've done something for so long and you just played in this one box and you was just this one role, and now you're discovering that all these other parts to yourself. You're ready to go off and on this journey, on this adventure, spiritual adventure, and find out who you truly are. And with that, there's rainbow blessings. Blessings are showing your life. Blessings are showering your life. Blessings are showering your life. So that's really, really amazing to be showered with all of this rainbow blessings. This may resonate if there is someone who's having a rainbow child. You may know someone who is having a rainbow child. So there's new life, new beginnings coming in. There's abundance, there's joy, there's harmony, there's peace. There's a lot of colorful things that you want to go after, that you're seeing. You're actually even seeing colors in a new way. You're seeing life from a different perspective than you have before. Even in that darkness, in that void, you're still able to find light. You're able to find peace, and you're able to find love. And this is all because you are finding it within yourself. And that is absolutely beautiful alignment. And, that really is phenomenal. We'll get another oracle from the Sacred Geometry Activations. And now with these Sacred Geometry, you can also, when seeing it, it activates the third eye. It activates the pineal gland. So just looking at these is highly powerful geometry. It's also part of the universal language to see shapes, as well as it is to see numbers. These are a lot bigger for these little hands, so bear with me trying to shuffle these. So I'm hearing somebody is choosing themselves and was in a sabotage connection, or was sabotaging yourself at one point. And this is something that may have brought a situation where it was detrimental for you to change your lifestyle. And sometimes the universe will do that, like how a parent will do that to its child, because you know what's best for the child. Sometimes spirit and the universe knows what's best for you even before you do. And this one is the sacral chakra. And that is number 2. So with 2 is love, with 2 is balance. It says the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success, abundance in our lives. So that really went with the rainbow and what is being showered down to you, what is being sprinkled down to you. This is what you're bringing into your energy. The sacral chakra is the next chakra up from the root chakra. So that's a lot of creativity. That is the sensual chakra, the healing chakra. So if there's anything that needs to be healed in that area, you can do guided meditations and start working on this sacral chakra to bring this abundance in. And then let's see, what do we have on the bottom of the deck? So another flower. So flowers may resonate for you right now. You may be seeing a lot of flowers. You may get flowers. You may buy yourself flowers. Treat yourself to flowers. There's that saying, receive your flowers now while you're here, or give other individuals flowers. So this is the number 18. May resonate. So the frequency of the cosmic flowers activates our remembrance, of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificent out into the world. So if you really are feeling this pull, to go out, and this could be you want to study world things, you want to study history, you want to study esoteric, you want to study the Kemetic, you want to study Anunnaki, you want to study the Kabbalah, you want to study, maybe ancient sites if you're able to travel. I heard Egypt. If you want to go to Africa, if you want to go to Greece, study mythology. So, and there's a magnificence about yourself that even you have to offer to the world. Again, like when I was hearing the longing, but there's also an energy to be careful, because with that longing, it is pulling you away from the old, or something old, something that no longer serves you. So you don't want to be in a fearful energy of other individuals afraid of losing you. They're not losing you. They're just gaining another aspect of you. I'm going to clarify with the tarot, and let's see. We got some wax to pour into the water. See if we can get those drips in there. I want to make sure we get this on camera. Okay, so what I'm already reading from this is just do it. Just take the steps that you need to take. Even if this means putting this down on paper, even if this means making this part of an affirmation, even if this means any little type of baby steps that you make is going to be beneficial to what you're trying to do. I'm also seeing that you will receive a lot of support. This support also looks like it's coming from people that are doing the same things that you're doing, the same hobbies, the same studying, the same careers. So, don't be so focused on trying to explain to individuals what they don't understand. So there's a new awakening that's happening, that everybody around you isn't resonating with it. And this is make you feel alone, but this is also bringing some sort of competition to you that I'm hearing, and some sort of side eye where individuals are wanting. Do we see? And you see how they all like spread out and certain directions that they went in. But there's individuals who's giving this side eye to you, pretending to cheer you on, or pretending like they know what you are going through or what you're experiencing. But you also have to be careful of those who are projecting their own fears onto you. And that's what I see with this wax. But I do see a lot of protection. I see abundance. When I put the wax in it literally did it like the card said, like almost if it was a shower, like if it was being sprinkled. So that's really beautiful. You don't need to be afraid to make these first steps. I also heard you need to keep a lot of this information to yourself. And this is the beauty of the paper and the pen. It's almost like a sword. The pen is almost like a weapon. Whether you use it for this new moon in Virgo, and you can write down what your intentions are, write down what your goal is, and you can burn it and let it go into the ethers, let it go into the universe, or you can keep it. And if this is something that you want to see in 12 months, you can make that type of goal. If this is something that you want to see in 3 months, or if this is something that you want to start seeing in 3 weeks, the point of it is to do it, to just get it started and to not put that energy of fear. Okay, so that's what I see with the candle wax. And I'm just going to clarify with some tarot. I really didn't want to make this video too long, but I'll clarify with the tarot. Holy Spirit, please send us clarifying messages for the viewers that are watching. This is a timeless reading. I am an intuitive reader that can see messages, predictions at a later date. This may resonate. If it does, take what does, leave what doesn't. Leave that energy for someone else. I'm thankful for those that are here receiving this and watching this at this time. Thankful and so much gratitude to be alive, to be here, to be able to share my gifts and my talents. And we have 3 that came out. Let's see, beloved Holy Spirit, can we get one more message coming through? What messages do we need to know at this time for our viewer? Beautiful souls, Starseed families, the awakened ones, the chosen ones, even the lost ones that are coming into the anew, coming into their awakening, which is not always easy. Healing is not always easy. And we have the last one. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So that's the Taurus energy, earth energy. You could be working with the earth elements, going to, you know, the grass. You feel like you need grounding. Take your shoes off, take your socks off, and just put your feet into the ground. Allow anything that's within you that is toxin, you feel you have any viruses, any bacteria, any infections, give it back to Mother Nature. She can take it, she can absorb it, and she can transmute it. It's another way of grounding and also getting that electric energy that comes from the earth, natural electricity that comes from the earth. You can bring that back into your soles of your feet. The soles of your feet is the portal to the soul. You can also use the palms of your hands. Very magical with the hands. So the card that we have out is Strength. Leo energy, taming that beast. You know, you could be trying to tame the beast within. Maybe you really don't need to do that. Maybe that Leo energy needs to come out. You know, if you're studying and if you study the attributes and the traits of the Leo, and, you know, take that persona on. So right now, anything that you're trying to do will be strong. You're being strong and you're having this fierce confidence in yourself. And, you know, keep going in that energy. Don't let anybody try to take you out of that energy, no matter what they're fearful of. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you're very stable with your money. Your money is advancing. You are knowing how to prioritize. You're knowing how to organize your life, where you want your life at. Knowing and having the confidence that, you know, time is money and that you're on your throne. Whether you're a male or female watching this, it's just energy. But you're in a queen frequency. You know, whether you're saving your money, you know, you're building your credit score, you're investing in things, and you're really trying to manifest like-minded people in this same energy. Whether you want to do real estate, you know, whether you are starting your business, and whether you want to purchase some land. Okay. Then we have the Four of Swords. There's a lot of individuals who have been sleeping on you, and who, or may still to come, may want you to not stand in your power. You know, they were very comfortable seeing you how you was before. If you were somebody that, you know, you always had great ideas, you always spoke about them. You know, you may have started certain projects, you have started certain goals, but then you didn't finish them. Whether this was, you know, just anything. If you would say you would do something and you got it going and you were all fired up, but then, you know, you kind of got distracted. Maybe you get distracted easily, you know, and even like when you are resting, you know, I'm also hearing it's one thing with resting, it's another thing with trying to escape from what you need to do. So, you know, it is okay and you should get that rest, and, you know, bring in your prayers while you're resting. Do those meditations before you go to sleep. Do those affirmations before you go to sleep, you know, and really, you know, get your body strong for all of the things that you are about to get ready to do, because you are going to be busy. But you don't need the distractions of anybody else. You don't need to fold, and you don't need to allow other people's thoughts get into your mental. Okay, even when you're dreaming, before you go to sleep, there's prayers that you can say to make sure that you are protected while you're sleeping, and for your ancestors to come to you and send you messages that you need to receive at this time, that you're open and surrendering to those messages. Five of Pentacles. Again, the side eye, the sabotage, the competition. You really have to, you're going to have to judge these people. And I don't mean like judge in a judgy way, but in a discernment way, as far as where are these individuals trying to go? Because if they just trying to do the same thing that they do every weekend, that they do every month, that they do every year, but what you're trying to do is really step out of that fear. You're really trying to step out of that box and really rise above what other individuals told you that you couldn't even do as a child. You know, if you have individuals, you may want to just quit a good job, a good salary paying job, career, to start a business, to travel the world, to, you know, just really invest in yourself. And you have all of these detachments. We have to detach. And that was one of the first messages I was saying when we first started this video. You know, the key to freedom is to detach. These things are not coming with you when you pass away, and life is short. So you want to get out of that fearful frequency. I'm not seeing that this is you, but I'm seeing this may be friends or family, associates, whoever. If they see you rising up, they can feel it. People feel people's energy. So you want to keep a lot of your business to yourself. You want to detach, but in a loving way. You know, you don't have to just cut people off, good people, unless they really are people that need to cut off. Cut off who the hell you need to cut off for your peace of mind, for your harmony. If you have people that's bickering with you, people that's starting with you, people that are, you know, if there's a misunderstanding, they twisting your words around. If you are dealing with anybody that's narcissistic, any abusers, anybody that wants to see you in this low frequency, cut them the F off, ASP. But if these are just fearful people, these are people that you love, you know, these are people that are traditional and they of old mindsets, like a cassette player, like a payphone. If they in that frequency and you are of a higher technology that others can't even visualize right now, but you can, these are individuals that you have to say goodbye to. You love them, but goodbye is not forever, you know, so just that whole word goodbye. But no, you're just ascending, where they're going to have to raise up their frequency to be in your aura, to be in your energy. That was your reading, guys. I hope that you enjoy. I hope you got something from that. I just want to bring any healing to individuals that I can, through the healing that I've experienced, the growth I've experienced, how much I've evolved. And until next time to see what exciting things we have, continue to be in peace, love, and harmony, and stay in that frequency.